So last Saturday, my wife and I were enjoying a lazy afternoon when we heard a commotion outside. Our neighbor, Carl, was in his front yard, arranging a truly alarming number of garden gnomes on his lawn. I'm not talking about a tasteful trio, there were 37 of them, each one painted like it was auditioning for a role in the Fast and the Furiously whimsical. Carl waved at us, beaming, and announced that he'd upgraded his DIY home security system. I figured he meant cameras or maybe a new lock, but nope, just gnomes. Lots of gnomes. At first, we chalked it up to Carl being Carl. He's the kind of guy who once tried to fix his fence with zip ties and optimism. But by Monday, the situation had escalated. The gnomes had formed a perimeter, all of them facing outward in a defensive stance, like a tiny plastic phalanx. On Tuesday, Carl started naming them. That one's Polly the Shovel Gnome Milano. He handles the dirt. He winked, as if there was an inside joke we should be getting. The HOA, never known for their sense of humor, got wind and sent an official-looking letter. Apparently, the Gnome Patrol had intimidated a delivery guy, who claimed he felt watched and mildly threatened by the one with the wheelbarrow. At the weekly HOA meeting, accusations flew. Someone suggested we were running a garden mafia, and before I could say anything, Carl showed up in a pinstripe bathrobe, speaking in a suspiciously Marlon Brando-esque whisper. "No one mows this lawn without permission." My wife nearly choked on her lemonade. So now, neighborhood kids leave tiny tributes of plastic fruit at the gnome leader's feet. I'm afraid to water my own grass without making an offering, and Carl keeps asking if I need protection from the local squirrels. All I know is, if the HOA asks, I'm going to deny everything, because in this neighborhood, you never rat on your family. Or your gnomies.